Hi Leo, and welcome to your Taurus full moon tarot reading. The Taurus full moon is October 24th, so this tarot reading will cover the period of October 24th through November 22nd, 23rd. Now, the Taurus full moon is all about second house energy, which is money and assets, finance, your job, your career, buying things, stability, and full moons always bring forth some sort of manifestation from seeds planted in new moons of the past. So Leo, think about what it is you've been working on and working towards as I'm doing the reading, and see if you are feeling that's what's about to manifest, all right? But I will pull a card here to see which blessing is coming to Leos through this Taurus full moon energy. Ooh, Leo, look at this. So with the wish card is actually very, very positive. There is a wish that will be unfolding for Leos during this Taurus full moon. Now, the size of this wish and what it entails obviously will be a different energy for each of you. But Leo, what have you been wishing for? But more than that, the thing you've been wishing for, what have you really been working towards? You know, when you wish, what have you been putting the most energy into? Because that's most likely where this wish is going to unfold, all right? Where you've been funneling the majority of your energy and efforts. So let's see how this is manifesting. All right, Leo, what do you need to release? Waning moon. So what I see here is something that you have let go of in the past to push forward towards a better future for yourself is like now all of that, it's divine timing. And I'm telling you, I've been seeing this in almost every reading. Like, there's something special about this Taurus full moon where it's divine timing, game on, green light, go. For so many people, things are just boom, manifest. And what I see here for you is, you know, tweaking your plan, changing different things, tempering your energies, and this is taking place in the past. So now here's this Taurus full moon, and you're finally receiving the manifestation, Leo. Now, for others of you, with this, what do we need to tweak? What do we need to let go of and free ourselves from to let this finally manifest? Because it's there, it's in line for you, but it can't get through the door because the door is closed, and the door opens by letting go of something, whether that's a belief system, being caught up in your head, certain emotional patterns, certain behavioral patterns, tweaking your plan, tempering your energies, whatever it is for you. It's like that is what lets this in. So, Leo, let's pull some tarot and see what is added to this. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. A little bit of confusion there. The Eight of Swords, feeling blocked, maybe even a little bit blinded, not sure what to do. Queen of Pentacles in this position. You could just be like, oh, I'm at the end of my rope, like I don't know what to do. Or, you know, an earth sign could be involved, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Next out, we have the Page of Swords. Now we have some air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And lastly, here is the Hermit. And this is more Virgo energy. So, Leo, what I see here is there's some hesitation here, or let's start with those of you where we need to release, okay? Like right now we need to release so this can come in. There's confusion. I don't know what I want, or I don't know what to do, or I don't see the way forward. I don't know what the next step is, or I don't feel like I have what I need right now to achieve, to push forward. I don't have the answers. I don't have the understanding. I don't have the resources. I don't have the clarity. I feel very stuck. Okay, that's this right here. I feel stuck. I can't move forward anymore. I'm defensive. I don't want to deal with anybody's crap. So I'm going to kind of just go into myself, a hermit mode. And Leo, either we've been in this energy for a while, really segregating ourselves, and it's time to stop that and put yourself back out there in the spotlight, okay? And that's how this wish energy comes into play. Or it's we need to get out of our head or our emotional body thinking there is no way, or it's never going to change, or nothing's going to work for me. Just feeling kind of hopeless and trapped and restricted. We've got to let that go. And the reason why you feel that way obviously is different for all of you, but how can you start improving that? What can you do in your mental body to free yourself? Because the Eight of Swords is really a construction of our own mind, a prison we have created for ourselves in our own mind, which blinds us to the opportunities and ways forward and ways out. She could free herself because, you know, her arms really aren't that tightly bound, you know, to the sword, and she could free herself. You know, she's not even trapped in by the swords, but to her, she thinks she is. It's a prison of the mind, not seeing options, not feeling like there's any hope or there's a way forward, just a lot of confusion, lack of clarity. And the Seven of Cups here, this is truly where it's like, what do I do? Where do I go? What is the right direction? And Leo, you know, you've got to decide, what is it that you truly, truly want? And guess what? You can have that. But we've got to let go of whatever this is. You know, the instability, the confusion, lack of confidence, uncertainty, not feeling like you have it in you, you know, to go through this anymore or to give it another try. But also, you know, this here, some of you, you might really need to just shut a certain person out of your life, especially if they're negative and they're always bringing you down, making you feel bad about yourself, making you feel really restricted, tied down, locked in, just very heavy energy. It's time to really separate ourselves from that person. Like, that may be very well what you need to release. So what I see jumping out the most is very difficult person, or something about our own thoughts and emotions that are really restricting us and holding us back and making us feel drained down, like we just don't have it in us to make a change or to move forward. But with the Hermit here, going within, Leo, is going to bring you a great deal of clarity and understanding about the situation. It's almost like you've got to emotionally detach from whatever you're going through, because there's some really good energy here, but whatever this is blocks it. And this Taurus full moon is really trying to push this in. And I just think it's up to you whether you accept or you stay here. It's your choice. So let's pull a card for some advice for you guys. Look at this. We have 4th house and roots. Interesting, because Cancer had a very similar message, Leo. So if you have any sort of Cancer relation, I would recommend watching that, because Fourth house is the house ruled by Cancer, and this is about family, children, your home, your foundation, your roots. Whatever this is has a long history to it, okay? And your advice is balance that energy. What needs to be released? What needs to be changed? Because Leo, I promise you, this is really good energy that is like knocking down your door, but it can't get in. You're not opening the door because something has to be let go of or changed around. And you discover what that is truly for you personally by going within, going into hermit mode. Also with the hermit's up on a mountaintop. Anybody that wants hermit's attention and time has to try really, really hard to get to the hermit here. And some of you, that might be what you need to do. Like, you might need to really separate yourself from people, because if you are a person who's doing, giving, there's not enough juice for you and your wishes and what you deserve, okay? You need some energy for yourself to handle your own life and your own manifestations. So if that's the case, the release here is where we kind of separate ourselves and we're not so easily available. And if somebody wants our time, energy, and attention, they actually have to work for it, all right? This is kind of like you, I don't know, Leo, I almost feel like some of you need to become a bit colder and meaner to certain individuals and put them in their place, because it's just too much. Like, I don't know, this actually is kind of making me sad, because you guys really deserve this, whatever this wish is for you, but it's almost like somebody's holding you back, or what they're saying to you holds you back, or what's happened to you is holding you back, and it's like you're having a really hard time opening up and letting this in, being vulnerable, believing it can happen for you, seeing it as a possibility. And again, just detaching from everything, including the emotional body. You come into clarity, Leo, you do. And people who are just draining you and running you dry, they will have to work very hard to get your time and attention and energy. So let's pull an outcome, Leo. All right, nice. Look at this. We have love, true love and fidelity. And I will tell you what, Cancer got the same exact outcome, Leo. So there you go. Very strong tie between those two readings. Listen, that your wish has something to do with love, with integrity, with fidelity, with honesty, with loyalty. And the main theme I'm seeing, it has to do around family, your home, or some sort of emotional tie you have to another person, okay? Especially with this coming out as the outcome. General reading, so it could be about anything, but strongest, I have to say, is big time change that needs to happen in some relationship for you. And in doing that, doing what needs to happen, Leo, that's what brings your wish, okay? And even if you have no Cancer affiliation or connection, I would watch that reading, because this card is the same exact card that came out for Cancer. Everything else is different, but the message is so similar. Oh my goodness, like, it's uncanny. So I would just watch that, just because it's so similar to this and you guys have the same exact outcome. And it's all about letting go, especially those of you who are single and, you want to be with somebody. Are you really carrying around a lot of emotional baggage from the past? Be 100% real with yourself. Or do you have a chip on your shoulder? Are you have a hard time being vulnerable and open? Do you really get pessimistic and negative that there could be true love for you? Because that might be what's holding us back here, Leo. There is true love that wants to come in. I know for sure with this reading. So focus on what we need to let go of so this can come in, all right? Those are your messages, Leo, for this Taurus full moon. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.